Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Juliana. Today's video is how to dress modestly but still cute. And I honestly want to make this a playlist on my channel. I have a video that I did a long time ago on how to dress modest. And I think it's such an underrated topic. Sometimes people think that dressing modest means dressing boring, but it doesn't need to be if you can style it well. Now, personally, I don't always dress modest, and dressing modest is honestly kind of a subjective term. Like, some people wouldn't consider this modest because I'm showing my arms. So it really depends, I guess, on your definition of modesty as well. I personally do love my crop tops and mini skirts. However, for certain areas of my life, like work, I don't wear crop tops to the office. And I honestly think a lot of people have this kind of spectrum in their style, where maybe their personal style is a little more fun or flirty, but there's certain times in their life, like meeting their in-laws or going to church or going to work, even going to school. Like, all these instances can kind of require a more modest style. And honestly, dressing modestly is kind of an art. It can kind of be tricky to make an outfit interesting if you don't show skin. And I don't even mean just showing cleavage. If you don't style a modest outfit kind of intentionally, the outfit can easily look flat or one-dimensional if it doesn't have skin or some kind of opening or gap to break up the color. But creating interesting modest outfits can be done, and I think elegant style often coincides with a more conservative or modest fashion. So yeah, this video is going to be the types of style that I think are necessary to have in your wardrobe as kind of basic wardrobe staples. And for every one of these styles that I recommend, I'm going to include more specific product recommendations in my LTK, and that's all going to be linked down below. So if you like these recommendations but are not really sure where to actually look for them, definitely check it out. So the first item that I would absolutely suggest is a maxi skirt. This is something that you can wear all year long. Obviously, you can wear in the spring and the summer, but in the winter you can always add thermal tights and boots underneath and no one really can tell. A long skirt does tend to be associated with something more formal, so it's kind of like a hack to make it seem like you put a lot of effort into your outfit even when you just put this skirt on. I would suggest skirts with pleating, since I think it adds interest and texture to your outfit, and that's honestly one of the main tips I have for this video. Since modest outfits tend to have more literal fabric material, we want to make sure that fabric is interesting to look at. This can be done through the fabric's texture, embellishments, or its color. This is not necessarily to say that the more the better, but we want to avoid just one texture all the way down unless that's the look you're going for. If you prefer pants over skirts, you want to avoid skinny cuts and go for a more wide or flowy leg. These tend to give more elegance and movement to your outfit, and we definitely want to avoid anything that looks really stifled or stiff. Going back to my point of adding interest to your outfits, you can use your trousers as a kind of pop of color, or alternatively you can look for jeans that have certain designs in the seams. I think these will definitely still appear modest, but they'll definitely make your jeans look more interesting and give your outfit more dimension. Before we get to the tops, I want to talk about shoes. Most shoes I'd say would be considered modest, as in they're not going to be showing off cleavage or they won't be called out for being too short. The only shoe that maybe would get flagged for being less modest are really high open-toed stilettos. Don't get me wrong, I love strappy heels in the summer. These are more sexy and not really seen in a traditionally modest wardrobe. So yeah, in the spring and summer, I think a great style to try is the classic ballet flat. Now, there's been so many different versions of these ever since they got back into trend, but in general, this style tends to go really well with timeless and modest outfits, so they'll be very versatile and look very classic and elegant. Also, quick tip, if you're someone that used to wear ballet flats when you're younger, but you no longer wear them because, I don't know, they make you feel like frumpy, let me put you on to which ones you should go for and which ones to avoid. Ballet flats can look unflattering if you have proportionally shorter legs, or if you have legs that are more muscular and wide. The rounded toe of some ballet flat styles, these can make the entire leg look rounder, and especially if the shoe is dark, it can really cut off the look of the legs, making them appear much shorter. So if you want to get flats that don't do this, make sure to go for a square or almond toe rather than a rounded toe. A square toe will contour the legs, and pointed styles will elongate them. Also, try going for lighter colors like cream and nude, and if you want black, try instead a nude flat with a black cap toe. I think block heels are also a great option, especially a slingback block heel. It's such an effortlessly chic option for work since they look dressy but not overly so, and if you get the right ones, they can be very comfortable. In the fall and winter, definitely lean into boots. Ankle boots are a go-to under wide leg trousers, and longer boots are great to wear, like I mentioned, under skirts. I would suggest ones that are either leather or suede. I think patent leather tends to look really cool, but I think it's better suited for a more trendy or editorial style. So in that sense, it won't necessarily mesh with more modest pieces. Before we keep going with this video, I wanted to give a quick shout out to my personal styling services. If you're new to my channel or don't follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I do offer personal styling, and honestly, helping people with their style is kind of the whole reason I started this channel, because I think how we look is so closely tied to how we feel, and more importantly, how we show up in every area of our lives. I offer 3 types of analyses, the first being a color analysis, which gives you your best colors as well as colors to avoid, my face analysis, where I find the best makeup and hairstyles based on your facial features and your facial proportions, and the one that's most relevant to this this video, the body type style analysis, which gives you a complete guide to your best styles based on your unique body type and style preferences. These analyses that I do are delivered to you in a PDF booklet. This is basically a style cheat sheet that you have for life. So if it sounds like something that you might be interested in, I'll leave my website where you can book down in the description. But yeah, shameless plug over. And now on to the rest of the video. Okay, now moving on to tops. By the way, the top I'm wearing right now is from Quince. I mentioned this brand on my channel before and I really like their products. It's just this black high neck halter bodysuit and it feels like butter, honestly. It really hugs your body. So I really recommend this one. It's a great work top and something that's perfect for layering. Now when we think about modest tops in general, it tends to mean not showing too much of the chest or the shoulders. So the necklines are going to be normally higher up, but you can make this more interesting by choosing unconventional necklines. So instead of just a crew neck sweatshirt or a turtleneck, you can try a boat neck where the collarbones are exposed and the neckline's a little wider, or go for a blouse that has a bow tie collar. Honestly, there's so many types of collars, so definitely experiment and play around. These again help add interest and dimension to your outfit without necessarily making them more revealing. Sleeves are another great option in terms of more modest clothing. Princess sleeves can look magical, or long bell sleeves. These both look amazing and can elevate an otherwise plain blouse. Now if this is all too much bells and whistles for you, you can instead try playing around with the size and length of your clothing pieces. Now what I mean by this is making things either oversized or cropped, and since this is a video about modest clothing, they will tend to be more likely oversized than cropped, but changing the size and therefore the length of your outfit can really help to give your outfit more dimension. Let me give you an example. I feel like this can be kind of confusing. Instead of pairing just a regular jacket with a mid-length dress, try instead pairing a more cropped jacket with a longer dress. Or instead of your standard pullover sweater and skirt, try instead a more oversized sweater. The whole point of this is to add this kind of unconventional element to your outfit, and this will make your outfits more interesting while still being modest. Your accessories can also play a huge role in elevating your outfits. Like even with my current jewelry, if I took all the jewelry away, it does kind of lack dimension. It looks a little bit flat. So adding jewelry really makes a big difference, especially when the clothing pieces are more simplistic. Something that I definitely recommend to add are belts. A good belt will absolutely transform your outfit and take it to the next level. I get a lot of my belts from Amazon, and these ones, they're really thin, they're really adjustable, and they're very versatile, but they just make an outfit look expensive and put together. Hair accessories also get overlooked. Now hair accessories will kind of depend on your personal style. A lot of these hair accessories can kind of border on the more kitsch or cutesy side. So if you're going for something more reserved, I would suggest a thick satin headband, especially one that's black, no matter your hair color. These are very simple, but again, add this element of dimension to your outfit. Now I'm also always a huge advocate for claw clips. They're very functional, but I would suggest try experimenting with ones past the standard black or brown colors. I really like ones that are gold or silver and look really nice, especially when you match them with the rest of your jewelry. Hairpins can be a great option, but again, it can be kind of hard to find ones that aren't super cutesy unless that is your style. Okay, enough about accessories. The last thing that I want to talk about is something so important to your entire wardrobe, and that is color. I mean, I guess it's kind of ironic because I'm wearing black today. And on a day-to-day, I'm normally more of a neutral person, but I think color is absolutely one of the biggest tools to change the look of an outfit. Pops of color can add a really elegant touch. As with all of my recommendations, you want to go for things that kind of match your personal preferences. You can infuse your outfits with really vibrant colors if that matches your personality. Monochromatic outfits, where the entire outfit is made of one color, they're such a hack if you want to look put together easily, since all the pieces in your outfit are going to naturally meld and blend together way better than if you had a lot of different colors going on. So yeah, I would just suggest finding the color palette that you like and that also matches your skin tone and undertone. Whether it's bright, vibrant colors or soft pastels and neutrals, you want to focus on populating your wardrobe intentionally with this color palette, so that way no matter which pieces you decide to pair together, they'll always match and complement each other. Alright guys, that's all I have for you for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, please let me know what kinds of videos you'd like to see next, and definitely follow my Instagram and TikTok. But yeah, if you like this video, definitely give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!